Hi everyone, my name is Jane Romeo. I'm a parent coach here in New York City, and I wanted to talk to you today about what I call big emotions in a household. A lot of my clients have been talking about that they've been experiencing big emotions. So maybe it's their kids are tantruming a lot. There's a lot of crying. There's a lot of anger. There's a lot of fighting. A lot of just either over the top or loud type of emotion. And maybe it's not just your kids' emotions. Maybe it's emotions that you are having. Perhaps you're being triggered by your children on some level and you're having high reactivity to them and maybe responding with more anger than you would like, or just incredible frustration. These things are not uncommon at all, but sometimes with triggers, we have to sort of catch ourselves when we are doing that and become more mindful of that. So today I just wanted to talk to you about 5 ways to kind of minimize these emotions in your household. First one is to just name the emotion. So it could say, I see you're very frustrated right now because we haven't been able to go to the park this whole week because it's been raining. I see that you're angry because your brother just toppled your whole blocks that you've been working on for, hours now. So that's very, very frustrating. Number 2 is to model the behavior you want your kids to see. So if they're seeing all this over-the-top behavior from you, a lot of reactivity, yelling, they might be responding in kind and start to yell often as well. So you want to, again, be mindful of the reactivity and the emotion you're putting out there. Again, okay to have emotion, but you just want to keep yourself in check that it isn't completely over the top and you're experiencing a lot of anger or big feelings that just feel a little bigger than what the situation is. That often is maybe, what we're going back to as our triggers. We also want to teach our kids self-regulation skills. So when they're younger, you can just teach them breathing. Okay, let's just step away from this. Let's take some deep breaths. Let's count to 10 and let's count down from 10. Maybe it's when they're really little, have them blow bubbles because the breath will just sort of relax them. Have them hold on to a lovey. Give them hugs yourself. Put a weighted blanket on them or just a really comfortable blanket. And as they get older, you want to teach them the benefits of exercise. Maybe help them, learn meditation. Talk to them about the benefits of that. Those are some really great skills for them to adopt for self-regulation. One of the most important things in parenting, and I talk about it all the time with my clients, is to learn to validate your child's emotions. So again, it's, I see you really angry, but I can't allow you to hit your brother or throw things in the house. So it's redirecting the behavior, but always validating the emotion behind it, that emotions are okay, which brings us to the 5th tip. All emotions are okay, and you could tell your children that. All emotions are okay. They're just signs that our body is giving us about the way we're feeling. So maybe you're getting stomach aches because you've been feeling nervous about something in school. Maybe you're having a conflict with a friend in school and it's putting your stomach at knots, or it's making you feel very anxious, right? So get your children to understand that all the emotions are okay, but again, maybe you're having sort of physiological symptoms as a result of that. But then they'll start to connect the emotions, with the feelings, but we want to normalize it. And the other thing I like to tell my parents is to absolutely normalize the expression of emotion in your household. So maybe you're very frustrated. You had a very frustrating day at work, and you know, things didn't go as well as you wanted, and then you hit traffic when you got home. It's okay to come in and say, you know, look, I'm really frustrated. I want to hear what you want to say. I want to spend some time with you, but I just need a few minutes. I'm going to change my clothes. I'm going to go sit in the other room for a few minutes. And then, you know, just explain. Or maybe it's, you know, you're in the kitchen and something went wrong with the meal and something burned and you got really annoyed and upset. It's okay to talk about that. Oh, he's just really frustrated. She wanted this meat to come out so great and it just got burned. You know, I'm just really frustrated right now. So again, normalize emotions in the household. And all of these things will help bring about awareness and minimize some of these big emotions that everybody's feeling. So what I just wanted to say is I'm offering anybody who reaches out a 30-minute free consultation. I would love to hear from you about maybe this particular challenge about emotions or any other challenge you're experiencing in your home. Maybe you are having other struggles and you need some new tools, some communication tips around how to handle some of these things, some new strategies. Parent coaching can help you feel happier, more relaxed, more content in your day-to-day, and find greater balance. I really, truly hope you do reach out to me. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to give you some tips. The other thing is the first 5 people who do reach out to me will receive 4 tips for effective parenting. It's what I would deem as some of the best theoretically based parenting practices that exist. I would like to think of it as a book that you would go to every once in a while just to reread, to refresh some of these parenting practices. And they will be yours if you reach out. I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.